Another reaction coming in from the administration of AMU. We spoke to Omar Peerzada, who's the PRO of this university. He is also repeating that it is just a typographical error and they are looking further into the matter.
But Aligarh Muslim University is a residential university and they have the provision of dining facility out there. Okay, so I mean this notice which has come in our knowledge, the administration acted. So this was uncalled for and they told that there's some typographical error and that's the reason that notice was withdrawn. We have given a show cause notice where it has मतलब कि इस तरह से अगर ऐसा हुआ गलती टाइपोग्राफर अगर एरर कर रहे हैं तो ये क्यों हुई. ओके, तो वो स्टूडेंट्स को ये दिया गया है नोटिस. ओके, और इन द मीन टाइम जैसे भी उनका जवाब होगा उस पर आगे की कार्रवाई होगी.
Pradeep Datta now joins me from Aligarh. Pradeep, the explanation seems very implausible prima facie, but have we managed to speak to the two people whose names were there on this notice and are also in the FIR?
I tried to get in touch with both of them whose name is there in the FIR, but they were not available because ever since the FIR has been lodged against them, what we have been told that they are not inside the campus. But somewhere it appears that somebody is trying to shield them because even after several hours, no action has been initiated from the university side. I asked this question to university authorities also that why after asking, after giving a show cause notice, why no action has been initiated because so far they haven't responded. They said that law will take its own course, it will take time, that but action will be initiated. But on the other hand, see how the argument that is given by the university authority that this is a typo error. I said that typo error chicken would have looked like hicken, but there is no spelling mistake, nothing of that sort. Because clearly, if you look at the content, they say that on public demand, that now instead of the chicken biryani, it will be the beef biryani that will be served during Sunday lunch, and then you can enjoy that because the content itself is somewhere it's a malicious and it appears as if somebody is trying to instigate. So how come you say this is the typographical error? That's what actually I kept on questioning. I confronted in front of the public relation officer there again and again. But they maintained the same line. They said this is a typographical error. It's something that's not palatable because even if no rocket science is required, you simply go. You need not be a Shakespeare to understand this kind of an Angrezi, because once you go through that notice, you will realize that yes, that there was a kind of wanted to have on Sunday a kind of a lunch beef party which they wanted to serve, but not realizing that if you talk about composite culture, they say that Aligarh Muslim University is known for composite culture. That means the people from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, Kohima to Kutch, they are studying there. Then you have to look after the sentiments and emotions of each and every community. You can't just say that, give an argument that their beef means buffalo, beef doesn't mean cow. That is what actually they were trying to write. I think they have to understand this thing, but unfortunately what's happening is that they're continuing with an argument. So far a FIR has been lodged, now it's to be seen whether action will be initiated. Right now I'm joined by Dr. Nishit. He's also in fact the student, he had been an ex-student of this university. So how do you see this controversy? They say this is a typographical error.
See, definitely the AMU administration is trying to cover up their mistakes. Few students who were driven up by the radical thoughts, they were trying to spoil the environment, they were trying to radicalize the environment. It depends on the senior food of any hall to what they are going to serve in the meal. And they circulated a notice that beef biryani will be served instead of chicken biryani. And it was a pre-planned thing. And unfortunately, how administration is covering up, like they have covered up their mistakes in the past. Few students who were already being investigated by the central investigation agencies and they were involved in terror activities and they have not been suspended till now. This has become an habit of the administration of Aligarh Muslim University, and fortunately this thing came out in the public domain, and calling it a typographical mistake is again like covering up their mistake.
We are saying beef means buffalo, it doesn't mean cow. So how do you see this thing, a kind of an argument that is being put forth by the administration, even from the Congress side also? I asked this question. They said they don't see anything wrong in that.
See, this is an absurd attempt to call it buff or beef.
Right.
It has been served before also. There have been incidents where they have served beef, and they are trying to like play with the religious sentiments of the Hindu students who try to be away from all this.
It's definitely going to leave a bitter taste in the mouths of many, whether it was an unintentional mistake, a typo, or was there a deliberate mischief mongering here is what an investigation will establish. Thank you, Pradeep, for joining us. We need to take a very quick break.